Hey everybody, it's Christine. I just got through washing my hair and I'm in the process of trying to figure out what hairstyle it is that I want to do. So I think I'm going to do something a little different. Usually I am a huge fan of two-strand twisting my hair, but today we're going to try finger coils. Let's get it. I just want to say this. I am experimenting on my hair not long before I need to be at church. Would I recommend that anybody else do this? Absolutely not. But we're going to do it today because I'm feeling like it today. Yeah. The average person is going to do their research before just jumping into a hairstyle. You may look at some YouTube videos, you may Google to see what things people did that went well and what things people did that you want to avoid so that you don't go down that rabbit hole. That's not me either.
But don't worry, friend, that's what this video is for. This is your tutorial on how to finger coil your hair. So you'll see the mistakes that I made. You'll go through the emotions that I did while I was doing this hairstyle. And that way you know what to expect and what to avoid. And be sure to follow along with me. I want you to do and try the same things that I'm doing and trying as I do them.
So we just jumping into this thing. Before we do anything, we're going to exfoliate our face. This has nothing to do with the video. My face just looks really ashy. Can you tell I'm procrastinating? I'm being real, folks. I am just terrified that this is going to come out crazy. Like crazy, and I'm going to have to go to church like this crazy. In all seriousness, before you start, you want to look at how you want your hair to fall. So for me personally, I feel fabulous when my hair is falling to the right. Therefore, I'm going to eyeball it and map out ideally how I want my hair to look with my hair falling to the right side of my head.
The next thing that you want to do is section off your hair. So I already said that I love my hair falling to the right side of my head. And so what I'm doing is sectioning off the crown of my head from the back of my head. So I've already sectioned off the back and it's bantu knotted. Now I'm basically just bantu knotting up the front. You can pin it, you can do whatever you want. For me, bantu knotting is just easier. Now we're rinsing and repeating. I did it on the right side of my hair, and now I'm going to be sectioning off the left side of my hair. Again, it's really important that you figure out how you want your hair to fall when you're done styling, so that way you know exactly how you're going to section off your hair. You can use bantu knots, super easy, or you can use any other type of hair tool, bobby pin, clip, etc. Now that I've got my two sections, I got my front part, I got my back part, now you want to juice that thing up. So you want to add your moisturizer to your hair. This is our You Had Me at a Low spray. Highly recommend, 10 out of 10. It's going to feature aloe vera juice, which is going to be amazing for moisturizing your hair. And now what you see me doing is sectioning off that back portion of my hair to make a row, and now I'm tying up the back of my hair, so it'll be one row of hair that's down and the rest of the back is up. Okay friend, now we have our one row going from the left side to the right side of our head in the back. I'm just going to add just a little bit more moisture because that's how I do it. I like it juicy. Do you? And now you want to take that back section and you want to just make sure that it's detangled one last time. So you can use a boar bristle brush like I'm using, a detangler brush, or your wide tooth comb, or even your fingers if you so choose. You just want to make sure you're detangling. Next, you want to make sure that you section off one little area, and this is going to be the one little area that you are going to start your finger coil. Ooh, are you excited? I'm excited. Get excited. And feel free just to clip the other portion of that back row that you're not using, so that way it's not in the way while you're getting ready to finger coil your hair. Now that you have your sectioned off finger coil, you want to use a styling product for hold. So that could be a gel, a curling custard, a mousse, just something that's going to help your hair stay in the shape for the finger coil. And now we experiment with the finger coil process. So on both hands, I'm using my thumb, index, and middle fingers, and I'm literally just rolling them. So I'm taking my index and middle finger and gliding them from the top of my thumb to the bottom of my thumb to create the twisting pattern. And that's just what I'm doing all the way down to the very, very ends of my hair. So here you can see my first finger coil, and I'm not mad at it, for my first try, but it was a little too loose, so I'm gonna try a different technique. Let's get into it. Okay, so this time around, we're using that same twisting technique, but we're only going to do it from about a half an inch to 2 inches down from the scalp. And now I'm going to be twisting my hair using my index finger. So here you can see me twisting the hair around my index finger in a circular motion. And then with the opposite hand, I'm going to continue with that twisting technique that I used previously. So I'm twisting with my index finger, and then I'm rolling with the thumb, index, and middle, rolling, twisting, twisting, rolling, and you're just going to complete that and continue that all the way down till you get to the ends of your hair.
Okay. So I think I found kind of a rhythm of what I want to do. We're like, okay, so this is one. I think the technique that we're going to take is one, and then we're going to, I don't know.
Don't worry, friend. I figured it out. Here we go.
I have a feeling this is going to be very crunchy. See, this is why I don't like using products other than Number Crow's products, and I typically don't. But I knew that right now we have not yet made a curling custard or a gel, and this to me is just evidence and more reason as to why we need to create our own. So coming soon. I'm noticing that the finger coil is shrinking up, which I knew would happen, but I ain't mad at it. Now that I've done my first one successfully, I'll talk you through what I did. Mind you, let me give you this kind of warning. I am the type of person where I do not like high tension hairstyles. So if there's a little fuzz, if there's a little frizz, there's a little poof, because I am being overly cautious about having things that are too tight to my scalp, it just is what it is, because I value the health of my hair and my scalp over any hairstyle any day. And I would hope that you have a similar feeling, but if you don't, all good. Just make sure that you are not using so much tension to where you are causing hair thinning or loss because of the tension that you're putting on your hair. So this time around, like I said, I'm going to talk through it. That way you all at home can see exactly what I did, how I did it. Again, this is an absolute experiment for me. So if this technique and style changes as I continue throughout my process of styling my entire head, I'll come back in the video and let you know. But as for now, this is what it is. So at first I'm starting off by moisturizing my hair. You don't see it, but in this corner I have a heater blasting because it is freezing. I live in Southern California. They say it never rains in Southern California. It's been raining lately. They also say that it doesn't snow in California. It was hailing in my backyard yesterday. So because of that, this heater is rapidly sucking out moisture from my hair. So I'm going to be adding my You Had Me at a Low. This is on one of our product lines, a hair moisturizing spray. And so I'm going to be using it to moisturize my hair before I even start the process. So just a couple of spritzes. And the good thing about it is that if it lands on your face, on your neck, on your arm, wherever, it's absolutely fine because it's 100% natural and made with 100% natural ingredients. So I just sprayed it with my moisturizing spray. You had me at a low. Then what I'm doing is I'm taking this boar bristle brush and I'm just gently brushing my hair. I don't want to do it too many times because if you overbrush your hair, you can damage the cuticle of your hair. So I don't want to do that. Overbrushing your hair can also lead to split ends and damaging your ends. I also don't want to do that. But I just wanted to do a couple of passes just to make sure that my hair is properly detangled. Then I'm going to I have a styling gel that I'm using. And I will not say what styling gel that I'm using because I don't, yeah. Use any styling gel of your choice. But until we can get a 100% natural one, I don't feel comfortable promoting anything that I wouldn't 100% recommend myself. And I don't even know about this one yet because I'm just trying it out. Okay, so what I did is I just went at the base of my hair and I just rolled it with my fingers in a motion like this. Then once I got it to a good amount, and I did that because, like I said, I don't want to put a lot of tension on my hair, especially the part that's closer towards my scalp. I want to be able to control that tension. So by me just taking the hair and literally rolling it in my fingers, I'm able to do that. So now that I've done that, I'm just going to go, I held the hair with my thumb and index finger where I basically stopped. And now I'm going to pick up and I'm just going to twirl my hair and then kind of pinch. Twirl until I feel some tension, light tension, and then I'm going to pinch. So that way I'm able to control the tightness of the finger coil based on me pinching it, but I'm still able to pick up where I left off and still ensure that I'm keeping the tightness and very low tension. So it's a combination for me right now of twirling and pinching. And again, I'm just going to keep twirling. And you feel free to move your hand down. I'm going to get a little bit more of this gel just because I'm finding it difficult to twist my hair. Okay, so I've twisted it to a good place. So I'm going to come back down and hold some more. And twist some more into a good place. And twist the very end. And bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. All right, so that was two. So I'm digging it. I've seen it where people, granted I only have two right now, don't judge me. I've seen it where people leave it just like this, and I've seen it where people separate it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to stop the camera, go through my head, because y'all don't want to see me fast forwarding where I'm doing all my crazy stuff, listening to music and jamming and vibing, which is what I do. And I highly recommend that. When you're doing your hair, pick some songs that are your favorite songs and vibe out while you listen to those songs. One thing that I really want you to see is just how fast my hair, originally when I did it, it like hit somewhere here, and now you can see it's up here. So the shrinkage is real. Be mindful of the shrinkage and embrace the shrinkage, because that's your hair telling you that it is happy. So when we come back, you will see my full hairstyle, whatever it is that looks like. And I'm excited to branch outside of my comfort zone and to try something new and to embrace whatever that newness looks like. See you in a bit. I'm about halfway through my hair. As you can see, this is what's left of the halfway point. And then I just have from here up that's going to be left. I am loving my hair. I don't know if you can hear that, but my hair is crunchy. So that's one of the downsides of this gel that I'm using. But yeah, I am just praying that I can get this done before church, because I don't want to be late. I have finished my finger coils. So I should have turned on the recorder a lot sooner. But basically the part that you didn't see was me taking bobby pins and pinning up the hair that I basically took on this side and kind of threw over to the side. And the reason why I do that is because I want my hair to stay in place. I want to be able to do certain things without having all of this hair here. And so at least I have one final finger coil to pin, and I like to pin in like places where it's hidden and then cover up. So had I not told you that my hair was pinned, you wouldn't think anything, but here you see I can pretty much shake my hair and everything pretty much stays in place and kind of falls where I want it to fall. Now on this side, I decided to do a flat twist up to here and then a 2-strand twist. So I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. And then at the very end, I did the finger coil. And the reason why I did that is because I have weak areas here on my hairline just due to stress and some medical issues that I've dealt with in the past. And so because of that, I want to be very gentle with this area while this hair is growing back and make sure that I'm not putting a whole lot of unnecessary stress on my hair. So with that, I decided not to finger coil this part right here, which is a little bit weaker and is currently in the regrowth process, and decided to 2-strand twist it. So basically I'm just going to pin this back as well. So I'm just going to give it a little twist and then just kind of feeling into the back of my head. And I'm going to pin upward, because I found that typically when I pin downward, the bobby pin could fall out, and then the next thing I know, I have a braid that's coming along the side of my head. And then now I have this end back part, which I just allow just to fall naturally, just like the rest of the hair that's in the back. So this is the finished product. It looks like I have starter locks. I'm honestly loving it. The shine, look at this shine. Like I was saying earlier, the only thing that I don't like is how crunchy it makes my hair. I don't know if you can hear that. Yeah. So not really digging that. Going forward with regards to how long I keep it, it's going to really depend on how my hair is responding. But I did want to say that when it comes to each day, what I'm going to do is using my You Had Me at a Low, just making sure that my hair is moisturized, and I'm even going to do that now. And I used a good amount of this, so I'm like down to like the last couple of drops of this. So I'll need to do a refresher and add a little bit more. But I'm just going to give it a little bit of spritz. And that's one thing that I always tell people that are buying our moisturizing sprays is our sprays are going to help to moisturize your hair. But one of the beautiful benefits of the moisturizing spray is that it's also going to serve as a refresher for any product that you put on your hair. So at no point will I ever put any more of the styling gel that I used on my hair. I'm always just going to double back to my moisturizing sprays and then retouch with a recoil if necessary. But I don't think that I'll have to do much of anything, which I'm looking forward to. So thank you so much for sticking by and standing by as I did this tutorial. My back is killing me. As you see, I had to get a chair. Yeah, it took a while. And I think it took a while because I was trying to figure it out as I went. I definitely was watching some Netflix and finger coiling. So highly recommend that you get into a comfortable position, put something on the TV, on your laptop, and then just go at it. For me, I chose my laptop in the restroom. That way I could see where my part lines are going to be. And honestly, for the most part, I didn't really make exact parts. That's just how I choose to style my hair. Some people want to be immaculate with the parts. For me, I could really care less. So the only places where I really cared about the parts are the parts that you can see, and that's where I focused on the parting. Otherwise, I was just moving and creating my own individual parts. So thank you again. And then I hope that you will watch this video and then apply it. So give finger coils a try and let me know how it worked out in the comments below. Also, if you have any questions about any part of this process, also hit me up below. Bye.
Hey friend, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.